What up though, y'all? Appreciate you connecting me while I round out these 10,000 damn steps. The subject at hand is marrying people in debt. Now, this is a topic that I think benefits both men and women. I don't recommend anybody, male or female, marry someone that is in a bunch of debt. It's just not wise. There's somebody that you're with and you're considering marrying them. This is a discussion that you need to have first. Do not wait on this. Do not wait till you guys already have plans in place to get married and then now you hear about this and now you're backing out. No, before you even pop the question, this needs to be a discussion that is had. It's very important. If you're a man and you're courting some woman and you think that she might be the right one for you, I don't know, man. She may not be, depending on how much debt that she's in. If she's coming to you talking about she's got like $70,000, $80,000 in debt because she got a bunch of student loan nonsense, she was changing majors a bunch of time. This happens, and it doesn't mean that she's a bad person, but it does mean that she may not be a suitable person for you to make a legal tie to, make a legal obligation to. Because ultimately, you marry some woman with 80 grand in debt. Who's going to end up paying that? You are. If you're going to be with this woman, that 80 grand is never going away. That is debt that is going to have to be paid down. It is going to affect your quality of life overall. It's going to affect, her credit score until it's gone. And if it's affecting her credit score, it's going to impact you. Because when you're ready to go buy a house, they're going to be looking at both of your credit. And all that debt, it does not serve you in any way, shape, or form. So if she's got all this debt and she's made no effort to pay any of it down, like at all. She's not sent a single payment on that stuff. It's just been sitting there. Yet she's got a bunch of high ticket luxury item, Coach stuff, Gucci stuff, Fendi stuff, just all this overpriced stuff. Yet she's got amount of debt like that sitting on her and she's doing nothing about it. That's a red flag, dude. I'm sure she's a lovely woman and all. I'm not saying she's a bad person. What I'm saying is that when it comes to spending and money management, she's not very good at it. And those bad habits that on her own have put her in this situation, she's going to bring that into y'all union, and you're gonna have to now live with this. Does that really sound like a good idea? So again, I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve love. She doesn't deserve a husband. What I'm saying is that maybe hold off on the marrying part and just continue to date her. Maybe not legally become intertwined with her when she's got debt like that. You're going to be living together. You're going to be building a life together. That debt is never going to go away. And as I said, who's going to ultimately have to pay it? You. If you're going to be with this woman, you are going to be the one that is going to ultimately pay it. So she ran up all this debt. And before y'all can even start trying to save and invest and whatnot, y'all have to overcome this mountain of debt that she's incurred on her own. So if both of you are in debt, I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all should be getting married either then. Because one could be like, well, what if we both have debt? Is it okay then? If y'all both have debt, I don't know. That may be worse. But for sure, if you are, debt free and she is not, she's got tens of thousands in debt that she owes and she's made no effort. Nah, man. So think about this. If she owes tens of thousands of debt, but she's been paying on it, that's a pretty good sign. So it's not like, oh, she's got a bunch of debt, just throw her away. it's a good sign if she's been paying on it. But understand, depending on how much it is, if it's still like 50 grand, she paid it down from 80 to 50 grand. That's a nice chunk that she's paid down, but 50 grand is still a lot. That's still a lot of money you didn't spend that you about to have to help her pay it down or pay it all down yourself. So it's still hard for me to recommend getting into that situation, you know, like even just from that perspective. So I don't know, man. I personally, you guys, you're gonna do what you want to do, but I personally don't think it's a good idea to marry someone that is swimming in debt, because it's ultimately gonna affect you. And you guys know I always want the best possible outcomes for you. So I hope you'll take this, as I always say, with the love that it's intended with, and act accordingly. Appreciate y'all connecting with me as always, man. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me them damn comments. I read all of them, including those novels y'all like to type. I make sure to grab my tablet so I can see the whole thing and just sit there and read. So leave me those too, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.